Oh, what's this? What's that song? Huh? Oh, that sounds really weird because I thought I was playing Kendo Crush, not Ace Academy. This is really strange. I wonder where this weird thing came from. Huh, let's take a dive today. Hi everybody, this is Blackjack. Today we're playing Kendo Crush. Enter male MC's first name. Very, very familiar to one Ace Academy. I wonder if I should go with the same name. Nah, let's go with something different. I'm wearing a Jameson shirt, so my last name will be Jameson. I guess it'll be Don Julio. That's my cap that I'm wearing. Don Julio. Don Julio Jameson the third. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that. Yes. Thank you.
Attention passengers.
Oh, we get voice acting. How nice.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly.
Okay, so, alright, the gig is up a little bit here. So, this is actually one of PixelFade's first projects. I think this was, like, originally what Ace Academy was supposed to be. They started this out as, like, a Kickstarter back in 2014, and I just happened to find out about it. So, I'm playing it today so I can see just where the origins of all of this started from, and maybe see how bad this probably was and why it became Ace Academy. Or maybe it's not bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting.
Please ensure you have all your belongings prior to exiting.
Hey.
Oh, that's the voice of Nikki now, isn't it?
Wake up.
Keep sleeping. Don Julio suddenly feels the sharp pinch.
Ow.
That doesn't sound like a Don Julio to me.
I know you're awake. Come on, get up.
No, never. Oh, look at me. I'm angsty now. I've got black hair, and I look like Zach. Don Julio bats at his sister's unyielding grip.
Okay, I'm up. Let go already.
Yeah, jeez, you brat. Whoa, hi, you move. Nikki smiles mischievously and finally releases him. Don Julio gingerly rubs his arm.
We're almost at Isokaze.
Hooray, we're going back there. Don Julio muffles a yawn before stretching his arm skyward.
You woke me up to tell me that?
Well, how else was I gonna get you to look at this amazing scenery?
Nikki points towards the window. There's an ocean beyond the pane of warm glass, crashing against the coastline with vigor before retracting to the golden horizon. Looking further down, Don Julio sees a forest as large and grand as the ocean beyond it, glinting emerald leaves gently pushed aside by a soft breath of wind. He can't help but be a little impressed.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Masking another yawn, Don Julio peeks at his watch before resting his chin against an open palm.
Wow. Looks like it's been a while since we left Tokyo.
Yep. Around 3 hours, I think.
I don't know where Isokaze actually is. Nikki continues smiling.
See? Aren't you glad I woke you up?
No.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
No.
It's different, I guess.
See, I told you I'm a brooding, I don't give a shit main character.
Why? Nothing like the big cities? I welcome the change.
Okay, you have fun with that, Sunshine.
Not all changes are welcome.
Yeah, see, not all the world is filled with happiness and sunshine. Also, that's actually really good music that they had in there. I like that track. The air suddenly feels a little cold. Nikki falls silent, pensive. When she speaks again, her voice is so quiet that Don Julio has to strain to hear her.
You know that's not what I meant.
Oh, that's right, your parents are dead. I forgot about that. And Nikki's clearly uncomfortable.
Of course I know that not all changes are great. I didn't want Mom and Dad to leave either. I just thought that... Why can't you just enjoy the scenery?
This is because I'm the brooding, emo main character, duh. The air feels stiff. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to bring it up. The wound's still too fresh. I'm just a bad boy with a black jacket and my hand in my sleeve, or hand in my pocket.
Sorry.
It's not either of our faults. We should both stop apologizing.
Still, I feel dead inside, knowing that I'll never see my loving mother's face again. She looks wistful. Don Julio can tell that she misses their parent. It's gonna still be hilarious to say that. He does too. Yeah, life sucks. You wake up, you pay your taxes, and then you die. Heavy silence falls over the two siblings.
They should be here with us.
Should is a key word now, isn't it? More silence. More silence. The gloom appears to be too much for Nikki to handle. She only stands a few seconds of it before forcing a smile.
Well, hey, we're in Japan. Lots of new experiences to look forward to. New places, new friends, new food.
And a new language I have to learn. Although, oh wait, technically don't they know Japanese?
Oh, and we have to see a J-pop concert at some point.
Yeah, not going with you.
Promise me? This definitely must happen.
Although to be fair, our boy Don Julio here looks like he could be one of the bad boys in a J-pop band, now doesn't he? Nikki's optimism lifts the mood. And
We have
also,
arrived at Isokashi Station. Please stand clear of the doors.
thank you. And also apparently causes the train announcement to go off is what I was gonna say.
Oh, that's our stop. Come on.
All right. The train station's surprisingly busy considering that the town looks small. There's businessmen, crying little kids, and surly teenagers rushing in all directions. Families chatter and the gossip of elderly ladies weigh down the lively breeze that dances cheerily throughout the platform, gently combing through the strands of Nikki's hair.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I kind of like how you just stuttered straight across the screen there. Don Julio exits the train, struggling to lug both of their bags. Nikki somehow convinced him to carry her luggage. He's beginning to regret accepting. It's also very interesting to see that they started actually trying to do little animation things too. I caught their eyes actually blinking. Ace Academy didn't have that. Did they? Wait, did they? I'm trying to think. Did Ace Academy actually have like facial animation? Because I don't remember it.
Great. Fantastic. Wonderful.
Finally, he managed to drop the luggage on the platform, relishing this slight reprieve. See, like his eyes blink. I don't remember Ace Academy doing that. He stretches his, although no, I think they did actually. Stretches his limbs and takes a look around.
You see Uncle Kaito yet?
Oh, great, Uncle Kaito is still here.
Nope.
I like this train station actually a lot better than the one in Ace Academy. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a little more to date of what we're actually in.
What time did you say we were coming?
6:30ish. He should be here by now.
Yeah, hurry up and get your ass over here, Uncle.
Oi, there you guys are.
He's apparently Australian. The pair whips around to see a familiar face. Oh, and apparently also a familiar song.
Uncle Kaito!
Welcome to Japan.
Hooray! This scene again. Nikki giggles lightly at Kaito's English.
Hello! My name is Nikki.
Okay, I don't think it was that forced. I think she redid that line for the second, for Ace Academy. Although it's, like, eerily similar.
Hi, Nikki. It is nice to meet you.
I mean, I'm really forcing that one. That's nice to meet you. Like he really said, oh.
We can speak Japanese, actually.
Kaito shoots a mock accusing glare at Nikki before turning to Don Julio. His face splits in a wide grin. And greet him casually.
Hey, Uncle. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Oh, how's my favorite nephew doing?
Favorite nephew?
Yeah.
I'm your only nephew.
Oh, you made the joke for me. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Nikki jumps forward like she's eager to introduce herself.
Do you remember me, Uncle Kaito?
No.
Of course. Well, the last time I saw you, you were just a baby.
Yeah, just a tiny little baby, like in his arm like this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You were just learning how to crawl.
Okay, maybe not exactly in his arms. Maybe you were just completely slobbering and crawling all over the floor. He sighs, a nostalgic look crossing his face.
Oh, kids grow up so fast.
Uh-huh. We also get hungry very fast.
So does our appetite, apparently.
Yes, feed us, man! He lets out roaring Well, you know what? It fits. If you're gonna do the broken English thing, you might as well go all the way in. He let out roaring laugh!
Well, let's be on our way.
Mm-hmm. Kaito's home. Kaito's home almost catches Don Julio off guard. Since Kaito was such a lively, energetic man, Don Julio expected a cramped place. Heartwarming, cozy, but cramped. And apparently, no, he's living in the quad, the dorm quad that Show is in. This is interesting. But this place, the house looks like it sprung out of a home decor magazine. Or college dorm. Pristine furniture, orderly shelves, well-maintained fixtures.
Do you smell that?
Yes, Nikki Jameson III, yeah. There's a slight scent of fresh mint drifting through the open window. Very country. Which is ironic because this place doesn't look country at all. Kaito clicks his phone off.
Dinner should be here soon.
Oh, goody. I'm starving. What are we having?
Well, I figured it'd be good to expose you to some true Japanese cuisine.
Ooh, true Japanese cuisine. What do you got for us, Uncle?
Jizz?
Sushi, of course. 100% bona fide nigiri sushi tomaki sushi.
Damn, I hate raw fish.
Sushi. I hope there's some cooked options.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Wait, what?
Sushi.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't worry,
I scrolled the
kiddo.
wheel.
Not everything is sashimi.
He winks at Don Julio. Don Julio doesn't smile back.
Oh, hey, the stuff that came yesterday is upstairs. Why don't you have a look around?
Don Julio and Nikki slowly. That animation is gonna get me the entire time because I just like how it looks like if you ever edit in Premiere, when you direct something to move off the screen, as I'm pretty sure my editor is probably gonna do now. When you move something off the screen, it's like you can like time when you want it to go, and it looks like that's all that effect is. It's just like and they just like slowly drift off. It's not like a bad thing. It's just to me is funny. Wood lightly creaking beneath their feet. You said lightly. It sounds like they're like stomping into like battlegrounds upstairs, like a SWAT team. Upstairs is smaller than what they're used to, but it's spacious enough to hold 3 bedrooms. At the first branch in the hallway, Don Julio and Nikki separate to explore their new rooms. I'm living in Show's room. Great. Don Julio isn't much yet. Don Julio's. Oh, right. I'm thinking of the tequila. Don Julio's isn't much yet. Most of his stuff is still lying in boxes. It's still cozy, though. Homey and comfortable. He can get used to this. A sudden doorbell catches his attention.
Hey kids, food's here!
Yay! After dinner. Just after dinner. Just let you know this is a time after dinner, okay?
I'm stuffed.
Okay, Nikki, when you say it like that and you make that noise, it suggests something else. Please don't ever do that again. Nom nom. Apparently, I just turn back and forth between people when I eat. Don Julio continues stuffing his face with food. Ow, that hurt my neck. Kaito stares at him in surprise.
Are you sure you don't like sushi?
Yes, I'm positive.
Wow, he's really wolfing it down.
Yes, beat me, big boy. Me need eat much. Don Julio finished up the last piece before stifling a burp.
You know,
Burp?
I don't think
A burp.
sushi is so bad.
Kaito looks triumphant as if he's taught Don Julio an important lesson. That if you're hungry, it doesn't matter what it is. No, even then it still matters.
Oh, by the way, you guys should be all set for school tomorrow. Got your uniforms and everything. I put them in your rooms.
Kaito stands up before heading towards the kitchen.
Make sure you find the headmaster first thing tomorrow when you reach school.
Kaito picks up an envelope off the counter.
Heads up!
Kaito throws it in Don Julio's direction. Snatch. Don Julio catches the envelope with ease. I like that it actually has like the ticking seconds on the side there, but it has like with the because normally it would just be like 5, 4, but it's like 5, 4.9, 4.8, 4, whatever. I don't care. It's still an interesting mechanic. I like it.
Nice catch, kiddo. That envelope's got your school registration papers and your cell phone, so don't lose it.
Great. So when do I lose it? Kaito walks over and hands a similar envelope to Nikki. Oh, you just hand it to her. What, you think because she can't catch with her girl hands? Sexist? Misogynist? No. None of those words work. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
I've also put in a little spending money. Try not to blow it all in one day, eh?
Thanks.
No problem. Why don't you guys head to bed? You've got a busy day tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Help Kaito with the dishes, talk to Nikki, or head to your room. Fuck both of you. I'm going to my room. Don Julio heads up the stairs. Like, I'm going to clean dishes. I am a guest in this house. I don't have to do shit. Don Julio spends the rest of the evening unpacking. There's a lot. Books, computer, calendar, bulletin board, sound system, clothes. It takes a while. Oh, now everything's here. But soon everything is put perfectly in its place. Well, almost. The last thing left is a picture of Mom and Dad. Oh, we're gonna go over their death. He probably shouldn't have. Every time he looks at it, he feels the back of his eyes burning. But he couldn't bring himself to leave it behind. Even Nikki's brought Mom's necklace. And she wasn't fun to be hung up on the past. He sets it up on his desk. He'll be able to see it every day. He'll have to see it every day. He's not putting it. Well, he's not putting it back. You tell. Wait, what? Oh. Wait. I thought the narrator was Don Julio. There's actually a narrator behind Don Julio, and the narrator is getting pissed off at Don Julio. This is kind of a little funny, but also kind of silly. Well, he's not putting it back. He tells himself it's because he's finally done packing, doesn't want to mess with anything. Now I'm a passive-aggressive narrator. Hate this fucking emo fuck. He knows it's not the truth, but whatever. He wanders around taking stock of all the things he needs for tomorrow.
Uniform, check. Cell phone, check. School papers, backpack, alarm, check. Looks like I'm good to go for tomorrow.
Okay, and apparently Don Julio thinks in echo. That's weird. Oh, damn it. There we go. Don Julio rests his head against the cool pillow, allowing darkness to drift over his eyes. I'm not going to make a Metallica reference. And there's no low rumble of traffic, no stray beam of a street light. Just the gentle chirping of crickets and the soft smell of mint. Okay, who let the... Hi, police? Frisbee the damn thing out the window. That is the worst alarm sound I've ever heard. Don Julio snatches the beeping contraption before sending it airborne out the window. That probably wasn't a good idea. It was a great idea. Don Julio, wait. Climbs out of bed as he begins his typical morning routine. Okay, good. After finishing, he throws on his clothes and takes up his backpack.
I'll need to pick up a new alarm clock.
I'll need to get this voice out of my head. Don Julio heads downstairs.
Looks like I'm the first one up.
Yeah, look at you. Good job, even though you completely didn't want to get up. Don Julio spots a note on the breakfast table. Well, looks like you weren't. Walking to it, Don Julio picks it up. Morning, kids. Sorry, had a meeting first thing in the morning. One of those mandatory ones. You know what it's like, eh? Is he Canadian now? Well, I guess that would make sense, because the PixelFade, they're Canadian. You guys will be alright, yeah? Got your school addresses here. They're close by, so you can probably walk most of the way together. Hooray! Well, that's all. See you guys tonight, and have a good day at school. Uncle Kaito. Don Julio checks the addresses of their schools on his phone.
10-minute walk? That's nice.
Oh, look, he's positive about something.
Hey, did you see that there's a shrine between our schools? A 100% bona fide Nihon no Jinja.
Okay. Don Julio turns around to come face to face with his sister. She's wearing the... Oh, God. Ineumi? Yeah. Ineumi middle school uniform. Nikki beams a smile as she twirls.
So, how do I look?
No. No game. No, we're not doing that. You look great. Oh my god. Sugoku kawaii desu. I would just say kawaii desu ne. Think about your schoolwork. Alright, fuck it. You know what? We'll play your game, PixelFade. Don Julio pinches Nikki's cheek. Oh, I thought they were holding hands for a second, and I was like, stop that. She flails her arms trying to escape.
Ew! Stop!
Yeah, you're also a little too close there, buddy.
Oh, but you're so cute.
Gross. Nikki pouts as she tugs at Don Julio's arm. He smiles before letting go, then gently pats her head. Nikki gently rubs her cheek before crossing her arms.
Oh, don't be mad.
Nikki's trying hard to restrain a smile, and they both know it. More beeping, hooray! Nikki looks down at her watch.
Oh, I think that's our cue to get to school. Come on.
Come on! Don Julio and Nikki head out the door together, hand in hand, in weird brother-sister happiness. The path is cheery, relaxing. Don Julio doesn't think he's ever seen these many plants before in his life.
So, according to my phone, I'm supposed to take a left here.
So I'm guessing this is the park in Izokaze that gets later on in Ace Academy.
Through the shrine?
Through the fire, through the limit to the... Never mind.
Yeah, you turn right.
Okay.
She starts to turn, but doesn't get far before she stops and looks over her shoulder.
Onita?
Don't you do that.
Mm-hmm.
She looks uncertain, but smiles bravely.
Have a good time at school, okay?
Okay, bye. Don Julio smiles back. Nikki waves, then drifts off screen towards Ineumi Middle School. Don Julio watches her until she disappears around the corner, then heads to the shrine. Into the shrine. Don Julio slows down to get a better look. It's a Japanese shrine, after all, and there's nothing really like it in America. Might as well enjoy the scenery. It looks like something straight out of a Japanese... that's not what I thought that said. A Japanese tourism brochure. Long stone pathways, looming red frames, pointed roofs. But there was something ruining the picturesque scenery. It's time for Emo Boy to come and show his true power, now isn't it? I can tell by this music. I know what this music means. 3 ruffians with thrown-on Izokaze high school uniforms were slouching against the stairway, cigarettes clamped in their... Let's try that sentence again. 3 ruffians with thrown-on Izokaze high school uniforms were slouching against the stairway, cigarettes clamped in sneering mouths.
Hey, Ken, that kid over there.
Did he just say Ken? Wait, Ken's a bad guy in this game? Oh, Nikki, you're definitely never dating him in any future playthrough I do. Their harsh gaze is fixed on Don Julio.
He ain't been around here before. And he's wearing our uniform.
Apparently you like dropping every single beginning of every letter of each word or something like that. Okay. It's easy to tell who the boss is of the 3. Yeah, the one who's not a silhouette. Tallest, absurd hair, and the kind of aura that reeks of, what are you looking at? Other passing students skitter around the trio, nervously whispering among themselves.
Hey, isn't that Ken Takeo?
It is Ken. Yeah, no, you are never dating my sister, sir.
Keep moving and don't make eye contact, idiot.
My bad.
Ken's gaze wanders from Don Julio, fixing on the gossiping students. They instantly look away, shuffling past them with heads bowed. He turns back to Don Julio, spitting out a cigarette and crushing it underfoot.
Hey, you! Get over here.
No. What are you, Scorpion? Apparently you just kind of moved as if you were him. He starts taking long-legged strides towards Don Julio, the ruffians on his heels. Stand your ground, boy. Stand your ground. Don Julio abruptly stops. His bag slinks off his shoulder and lands with a soft thud on the sidewalk. He turns and faces the group, amber eyes piercing Ken. Oh, I like this. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I like that.
Do we have a problem?
Who brought Deadmau5 into here? Well, I mean, I guess they're Canadian. They could have just got him for a feature. Do we have a problem? Ken raises his hand, a mocking grin crossing his face.
Ooh, watch out. We got us a badass over here.
Uh-huh. His goons snicker. Ken's grin broadens.
Saw you didn't pay your respects to us when you walked by. That's really quite rude.
That's okay. We're probably going to play a minigame in a second where I kick your ass.
I was under the impression that you only had to pay respects to someone you respected.
Got him! Ken's face darkens as his hands fist into knuckles.
Looks like someone's got to teach you some manners.
Oh, really? Ken raises 2 fingers. The other ruffian... Oh, I see. Like that. Got it. The other ruffians obediently withdraw. Don Julio's gaze doesn't waver. or does he do something like this, like where he's calling them back, or I don't know. Ken charges. Oh, roundhouse kick right to the face. Oh, like Chuck Norris, bitch. God damn. I didn't even throw the kick yet. I apparently just like created enough wind force like I'm in Crystalline and just blew you off screen. Ken crashes into a row of garbage bins after being roundhouse kicked in the face. The goons look at their leader, then at Don Julio, jaws dropping to the ground. There's a trace of fear in their gaze. Hey, no. Hey. Bring it, fuck boys. Don Julio looks at the 2 remaining thugs.
What are you looking at?
They shake their heads slowly, mouths open in shock before cautiously shuffling towards Ken. The pair raise their unconscious leader by draping his arms over their shoulders.
Don't think we'll forget about this!
Oh, you will. Don Julio lowers his fist and snorts. He notices a small cluster of students out of the corner of his eye. They're whispering feefully? They're whispering feefully amongst themselves. They notice that his gaze has turned to them and they instantly skitter away. Letting out a tiny sigh, Don Julio swings his bag into his shoulder and heads to his school.
Damn, he's got some serious skills.
Uh-huh. Ladies, did you like that? Class 2A, the toughest, the smartest, the best. Okay. Also, the class that happens to gossip the most, strangely enough.
Hey, did you guys hear?
Kenta KO got into a fight.
That's not how I classify it. The moment of excited silence is quickly brought down in disappointment. The students shrug off the announcement like this is no big news.
No, Ken lost the fight.
I wouldn't even call it that. He got annihilated. Eh?
What did you just say?
Or be doing the Tim Allen. All classroom two-way comes alive as students jump on their desk and lean their chairs, clearly eager for the full story.
The fight was so intense.
It sure as fuck wasn't.
Fight? There wasn't a fight. Ken got frickin' one-shotted to the face.
Damn right.
Instant KO.
A stunned silence permeates the classroom. Suddenly, a crowd of whispers break out from the students.
He sounds scary.
I'm not, just emo.
Maybe he's part of a gang or something.
I could have been.
Well, what if he got expelled from his last school?
I could have been.
And the school before that?
No.
And the school before that?
Alright, I just wouldn't be accepted anywhere if that was the case.
And so now he's here. There's nowhere else to go.
That's really, really bizarre thinking.
This sounds like a troublemaker.
Hi, much more clear, distinct, and projecting voice in my ear.
That's him.
Okay, even louder and more projected psst, voice in my ear.
Hey, guys. Look out the window.
Sorry, I literally looked out my window. Never mind, it's something. As Don Julio makes his way down the hall, he tries not to listen to the gossip leaking from classrooms. Word sure seems to travel fast at the school. Most of it portrays him as a thug or some top-secret agent of a foreign nation. He has a feeling that it's going to be harder to make friends. Well, at least the rest of the trip to the faculty office is relatively uneventful. He meets the headmaster without trouble, then is directed to his homeroom teacher, Miss Michio. This is Japanese, so Michio of Class 2A.
Nice to meet you. It'll be great to have you in our homeroom.
Thank you for just completely skipping over my name, but I appreciate it. Not everybody in Japan knows how to say Don Julio Jameson III, yeah, anyway. Miss Michio was a cutie. Wait a minute. That's Aunt Yuki. This is Aunt Yuki. Kaito. Thank you. Sounds good. Those are massive. And I'm apparently sinking into the floor.
I'm up here.
No, you're not. Huh? No, now you're down there. She rolls her eyes and gives an exasperated sigh, like she's used to this. And whisk into the classroom without another word. All right, let's go back. Let's give that like a serious one. Thank you. Bow slightly.
Thank you, Miss Michio. I look forward to our time together.
Yes, our time together. Interpret that how you will. Miss Michio stares in surprise and smiles warmly.
So polite.
Not really.
Why don't we head inside? The bell's about to ring.
Okay. She whistles into the classroom without waiting for a reply. Don Julio follows Miss Michio into classroom 2A, noticing that all the students are sitting with perfect postures, unlike me. Hands folded obediently on desks. They probably scrambled to their seats when they heard the door open.
Good morning, class. Kiritsu, Kyotsuke, Rei.
The whole class stands at one and bows, chorusing, say onegashimasu. But it becomes apparent that it's so weird to read, essentially like what the spelling of what it is, because it's easier for me to like read hiragana or kanji and then just be like, okay, this is what this word is. But when I have to look at it, because I also sometimes have to read, I don't know what Hawaiian actually is or what's like Samoan the language is called, but they also have what I call, and this isn't not an offensive way, like a chop language where the syllables and everything are very strict and they follow like each letter is pretty much divided by what the vowel is. So when I start looking at words, I start looking at where the vowels are to kind of know how to actually pronounce it. But yeah, that should have been an easy one. Onegashimasu. But it becomes apparent that they're pretty much solely focused on Don Julio.
Shakuseki.
The students practically slam down in their chairs, eagerly awaiting Don Julio's introduction. Those in the back of the room crane their necks in a vain attempt to get a better view. By the way, yes, when I think I made it pretty clear, but like when I say chop, it's just like this is strictly how the language is supposed to sound. That isn't the case for like languages like English or like French or Spanish, where it's like depending on where vowels are or where the letters are, it changes the sound of something. It's not as to like A can sound a million different ways depending on what's behind it. You know, things like that. Anyway.
Now, we've got a transfer student from America who'll be joining us in 2A for the rest of the year.
Yay! She turns to Don Julio.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm a brand of tequila. Don Julio opens his mouth to speak, and then tequila dispenses from it, but the classroom's already drenched in whispers.
That's him, the one who beat Ken Takeo.
Yeah.
He doesn't look very nice.
I'm just emo.
Did he really win a fight against Ken?
Fuck yeah, I did. Miss Michio casts a sharp, disapproving glare around the classroom. The student's quiet. She turns to smile at Don Julio, motioning for him to continue. Why was that the word about to come out of my mouth? Keep it polite. The name's Jameson the Third, yeah. Oh, right, because I keep forgetting I put yeah at the end of his name. That was a stupid idea for me. The name's Jameson the Third, yeah. Don Julio Jameson the Third, yeah. And make sure you say yeah afterwards. Students exchange confused glances, then fix Don Julio with a dumbfounded stare.
Never heard that before.
Alright, you're gonna be the first to die.
He's acting kinda friendly.
You're gonna be...
Maybe he's a con artist.
Okay, no, you'll be the second one to die. Don Julio rubs his forehead as the rest of the class breaks into whispers. They reluctantly quiet down when Miss Michio waves her hands at them.
Settle down, everyone.
Yeah, settle down.
Why don't you take a seat over there?
Okay. Miss Michio points to a vacant seat lined up against the window on the far left. Yuna! Hi! Thumbnail, please. Don Julio heads to his new desk, attempting to ignore the distrustful glares Don Julio heads to his new desk, attempting to ignore the distrustful glares needling him from all sides. The girl next to Don Julio's assigned seat watches the proceedings, expression mild with a tinge of irritation. Don Julio slides into his chair, barely sparing her another glance.
All right, class. Now, I hope you've all had a wonderful break, because today we're going to talk about the more elegant uses of mathematical derivatives, including...
Well, look at that. The game just skipped itself. Miss Michio goes on about math. She's apparently she's just apparently she's not just a homeroom teacher. Don Julio manages to keep up with the material, but it's just the first day of classes, so probably needs to study if he wants to do well. Fuck that shit. He fixedly ignores the plethora of glances that are being sent his way, determined not to make another scene.
I thought this class would never be over.
Much like that bell, I thought that would never be over.
Hey guys, let's go to the roof today.
Okay.
Did you hear about the new cake shop opening downtown?
Students mob around the classroom doorway, rushing to eat with their friends. Apparently, this red-headed girl is never going to talk to me. Others push their desks together, unpacking bentos on the makeshift tabletops.
Hey, Yuna! Want to eat lunch with us today?
The girl next to Don Julio smiles warmly but shakes her head.
Sorry, the student council is having a meeting. Maybe next time, okay?
Oh, you're still doing student council things. I'll get you out of that habit. So, her name is Yuna. It seems to fit her, even though Don Julio doesn't exactly know how. Yeah, how does the name Yuna fit her again?
Aw, well, alright.
Yuna slips everything into her backpack, zips it up, and slides it in onto her shoulder. Oh, shit. I skipped something. Oh, no, I didn't. She just moved. She stops at the classroom doorway to wave softly at the other students before she heads out. What a great introduction.
She is so cool.
Qual? Sorry, can I hear that one more time, please?
Wow, she is so cool.
Qual? She is so cool.
And a total cutie, too.
Okay, you just sound like a pervert.
Ow!
Hey, I'm right
What are you, his girlfriend?
Just wasn't sure.
But all I said is that she's cute.
Yeah, that's all he said. Now I'm kind of feeling stupid for calling him a pervert. You're just mean.
Fine. Why don't you go date her instead?
Oh, I see. Yes, jealous girlfriend. Got it.
Aw, baby, don't be mad.
Okay, I want this conversation to stop. Don Julio's attention drifts from the bickering couple as he focuses back on his lunch, or rather the lack of it. Right, he hadn't packed anything.
Hello there.
Hi. Don Julio looks up. You want to fix me up a lunch real quick?
Hello, Miss Michio.
Can I speak with you for a moment?
God damn it. She heads towards the door without waiting for Don Julio's reply. This appears to be a recurring habit, and that wasn't exactly a choice. Don Julio throws his textbooks into his backpack and follows Miss Michio to the hallway. The hallway is strangely empty. Don Julio vaguely wonders if the students that have been eating there have bolted when they saw him coming.
So.
That's not my name. My name is not So. Don Julio stiffens. Sounds like he's in trouble. Well, he wouldn't be surprised if she knew about his fight. Seems like everyone did at the school. Wait, Miss Michio is smiling warmly. No one would smile at a troublemaker that way.
How's your first day going?
It sucks. No problem. It could be better. I'm at school to learn. Can I just brew? It's no problem.
It's fine so far. It can only get better, right?
No.
That's the spirit.
No.
You must be wondering why I brought you out here. Are you familiar with the school policy?
Oh boy.
You mean the behavioral code?
Oh, nothing like that.
Okay.
So what part of the school policy?
Well, since Izokaze High School is a small school, we don't offer that many elective classes.
Oh.
However, it is crucial to us that students are involved in extracurricular activities.
Oh, so this is why this is called Kendo Crush, because they're gonna make me join the Kendo Club. As long as I don't have to join the literature club and read books and shit. Last time that happened. Oh, fuck off.
In order to solve this predicament, we made it school policy for all students to either form or join a club.
Okay. Don Julio raises an eyebrow.
Club?
Yeah, it's a club.
Yes. It's also a great way to make new friends.
I wonder what friends I'll meet there. She almost makes it.
Yes.
She almost makes it sound like Don Julio will need all the help he can get in that area. You will.
Unfortunately, it's the second term, so some clubs might be closed to new members. Don't worry too much about it, though. Let me know if one interests you, and I'll see if I can pull some strings.
You pull strings with a bunch of teenagers. Okay.
Will do. Thanks.
Cool. Bye.
Great.
Is there something else you wanted to say, Miss Michio? Now's your chance. Now's your chance, babe. Miss Michio shifts uncomfortably, her face losing some of its prior cheer. Yeah, here it comes.
Also, if you need anything, please let me know.
New romance option. Anyway.
I know what it's like to, lose someone dear.
Oh, never mind. Okay, cool. You know about that. That's awkward. Don Julio nods. Actually, you know what? Don Julio lowers his head. The atmosphere turns icy. Miss Michio draws back, expression turning contrite.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
I was just like, shadow. Don Julio shrugs, cutting her off. This looks like it's gonna be a jump scare.
Well then, I've taken enough of your time already. Please enjoy the rest of your lunch break.
Yep, bye. She rolls around on one heel before disappearing down the hallway without waiting for a response again.
I know she meant well, but still.
Still, I wanted to talk in this echoey voice. Don Julio forces his shoulders to relax. He hadn't realized how tense he'd been. Or how hungry he'd been. I'm starting to feel hungry myself, actually. No lunch, right.
Well, guess I better head to the cafeteria.
Oh, why am I getting cut off?
Oi!
I can only imagine who this is. Don Julio stops in his tracks. God damn it. A boy tears around the corner. Really? Just listen to the song right now. Oh, somebody's gonna catch me for copyright, aren't they? A boy tears around the corner, almost slamming right into him. There's a hint of a mischievous grin playing about the boy's mouth as he examines Don Julio like an alien specimen beneath a microscope.
Aha!
You're that guy that beat Ken up.
And you are? Ignore him and leave. Don Julio wordlessly walks away from the boy.
Hey, wait up! I just want to talk.
Yeah, no thank you. Don Julio stops short, almost causing the boy to crash into him from behind.
You already know about me, don't you?
Unfortunately, Don Julio's penetrating glare doesn't appear to deter the boy in the slightest.
Yep, you're the legendary slayer of the Highness Kendo.
Things did not end well the last time someone tried to talk to me.
This is very true. Somehow the boy doesn't seem very fazed, mostly because he's an idiot.
Whoa, I'm not looking for a fight, man.
Don Julio raises a single eyebrow.
Then?
Like I said, I just want to talk. That's it. Honest.
Gross. The student beams. It's a smile with sunshine and rainbows and daisies. It's almost painful to look at.
Pardonnez-moi. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I?
What the fuck? Did you turn into Celeste? Can you not do that? This is not Danganronpa. You're not... No. You're not her. No. He plows on before Don Julio can answer. Does anyone wait for a reply at the school?
The name's Sho Shinjiro.
He thrusts out a hand, an oddly non-Japanese gesture. He probably knows that Don Julio is American. Just where exactly is he finding out all this information? Is Don Julio actually American? I'm positive Don Julio is made in Mexico. Fine. Stare at him awkwardly. Don Julio fixes Sho with a blank stare. Sho stands there for a few seconds, silently holding out his hand. When Don Julio makes no move to take it, Sho withdraws and smooths over his uniform.
Well, I can see that you're a real people person.
Yeah. Despite his mumbled words, he's still smiling.
Well, you said you wanted to talk. What about?
Oh, right. Well, I thought I'd tell you about the school policy thing.
Okay, great. Yes, everyone knows you're gonna try to get me to join your team just like last time. Great. All right, let's get on with this.
Everyone's required to join the club. I know.
Yes. Now fuck off.
What, you do?
Yes.
Oh, you do.
He's gonna ask me to join this club, isn't he?
Yes.
Thought of doing Kendo before? We could use a man with your caliber of skills.
It's almost weird. It's like he said that as if he's actually played the game in that comes out later, but he wouldn't know that yet at this time. It's very funny.
Yep. Kendo, huh?
Yep. It's like the best thing ever. You get to run around hitting people with swords.
Fencing?
The school allows that.
Well, they allow Ken Takeo to run around hazing freshmen. Besides, the school approved it.
Oh.
So what do you say?
Sorry, I just knocked my leg straight up against the monitor. Oh my god, Kendo, you know! No, why would I ever say that? Sure, why not?
Sounds interesting. Got any more information than just run around hitting people with swords?
No, that's the sport.
Yeah! So you're in?
Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna do that, then no.
Well, let me assure you, my good man, that you've made an excellent choice. The Mizokazi High School Kendo Club has a long and glorious past, starting in the mid-Edo period when...
You know, there's something a little bit more likable about Sho in this than in Ace Academy. I don't know what it is. I just think that his obnoxiousness is turned up a bit more and like to the right degree. Like the tuning of his obnoxiousness is right. Whereas Sho in Ace Academy, I just like, dude, just get away from me.
I just want to know what days the club meets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It may also just be because like I'm listening to the Peanuts theme as well. He looks disappointed. Don Julio can't quite say he feels bad.
Club meets on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays after school. Most members have their own shinai, but you could probably borrow one from someone else.
I see.
So I guess I'll see you after school. Oh, and welcome to the club.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound like a good thing. He races off without waiting for a reply. No one ever waits for a reply.
June, there you are.
Alright, we'll learn about June in the next episode of Kendo Crush. This is a little fun. It's a little different from Ace Academy. It's also got some really thumping music too. Like I'm actually really digging the soundtrack of this game a lot more than I thought I would. So we'll go ahead and we'll stop here. Thank you all again so much for watching. Goodbye. Good night.